Guess what? Congratulations. It's a girl. Now that's Easter out of the way, we can crack on with Halloween. Look. Chelsea all massive. Did I show you my cats yesterday? Did I still have a show then? Exactly. I, as you might know, just went to the Roman Catholic Cathedral for the performance and it was magical. So I hope you all had a nice time and the angels came and it was such a great day. And I sat in the best seat, I told you already, in my 17 because that's my birthday, which if you add together is number 8, which is, what is it, Mark? You know all about number 8. It's eternity, isn't it? Exactly. Everlasting, blasey blah. How many 8s have I got on my numerological number chart? And when I sat in the numbers on the left side, because Uncle Tony, the truth bearer, said sit on the left, you'll get a better view. I did. I got a better view from the left. And because God's left you on that side, it's true. And on all the grey windows on the left, I saw, guess what I saw in one of the windows? Sheep. Exactly. Which I could have said was Aries, to be honest. But I just said it was sheep. So you have to be the shepherd. Exactly. But in the grey side, if you go and sit in number 17 pew on the left in the RC capital, you will see what I saw. It was a fine thing. We had Adidas crowns and we had the Romany intern labelled on the cross, which was quite special for me. It was such a magical day. I was keenly risen. It's true. It was all for me. It was my own special party. And it was so fine. Look what I did this morning anyway, since I'm magic to get some. I made myself an Easter tree. The robot's on it because he was out the front for some reason. He should have been on the Christmas tree before. I put my eggs up out the back. I've done a parade outside. Look, Chelsea's coming on nicely, isn't it? I'm going to come and beat you with a load of fawns. It's all coming together. I'm cramming things in. I was hoping the shops were going to be open today so I could go and get some more turf, but they're not. So I've had to come back and try and relax. I was just telling my mother I've made a fake Irish stew for my Easter dinner. I think I started to tell you that yesterday when I had some brains. So when I had it yesterday, it wasn't cooked properly. So it was a thorny old ride. I've not had one hot cross bun. But I'm doing, do you know why? I'm doing a Romany Easter. I'm doing Romany things. Romany different things I'm doing. There's a Romany one. It's true. I do it my size. It's free, isn't it? We're free spirits. And we don't have to choose anything. And oh, do you know what I have got to show you now? I've got some bean juice. My scoring. It's true. I told you about this earlier on. Why is it scoring? Because it's square and it's 4 on it. Look. Where is it? It's in the nest. I put it in my little peggy nest. Oh, it's not. It's on the draining board in the water. The score from before, that's why. Look. Can you see? Purple. Cross through it. And there's four things. And when you look up at are they cornices in the ceiling of a church? What I did my drawing from before, when I was in an undercross somewhere else, or Buwaka. I'll show you now. So you know what I'm talking about. That's 4s as well. So I was looking at that, and in the middle, there's I forgot what everything's called. You can't really see, but that was done from cornices of a building, and then I turned it up and turned it into a raven, because I'm a raven lunatic. So the 4s go across, and in the middle is the roses, and there's 3 things, like, in the... Go and sit in a church and look at all the stuff. It's so good. You never need to do nothing else again. You don't need a TV if you go and sit in a building like that. It's made from magic and sacred geometry. So there's the 3 in the middle, and then the 4 across it, and 1 at the bottom, and that makes 9. So there we go. All the numbers. I sat there. I was listening to the man, and I'll show you, just to prove that I went. I bought the bottoms came off my shoes on the way in and out, so I had brought them home so I can glue them back on, because Elsie said, actually she said you don't need them because they're proper old German shoes with metal soles. But my programme of events from the Cathedral, St John the Baptist, Easter Sunday, the resurrection of the Lord. I know, how about that for a thing? Solemn Mass. It wasn't that solemn, it was quite nice. And the angels came through the window. And I sang, I knew the song, I knew the words. I kneeled down and stood up all at the right times. I went and had communion. And so there we go. I've done the whole shebang. I've done the crucifixion at the Anglican, and I've done the resurrection at the Baptist. So there we go. And then I got home and it fell off the wall. It's a girl. Hooray! Hurrah! Hurrah for equality. They say get her off the stage. She's not coming back next year. She's a bloody nuisance. All she does is come along and sing and throw shoes around and light candles and put pennies in the pot. It's true. I couldn't decide where to go and wriggled around all the time. I was going to sit on the right like I normally do. But then Tony goes, the left's your power. Your power current. Go and sit on the left. Go and sit with all the forgotten ones. That's what he said. Go and sit with the unloved and the unwashed. Go and sit with the dirty ones, he said, Tony, Uncle Truth. So I did, on the grey side. I did get a better view though, because you could see all around. What do you mean we don't have those walls in our church? It was a fine day anyway. And then I had to come back and put, because I sat on the left, which is my power, my Chelsea bag on. It's true. Now I'm just going to lie around in the garden. I got my, what did we call this earlier on? Uncle Spider? I made it. My memoriam. What's it called? I've forgotten her name. Why don't you tell me the truth? I made that before. I've got to do some more with it though. I made it out of old necklaces last time and a bit of old hiding away stuff. It was all hiding away stuff actually. That's the truth of it. So I put it up there for now. I might do some fiddling around with it a bit more later on when I've had some fake Irish lunch. Fake Irish lunch. Fake Irish stew. Can you have fake Irish stew? Because isn't surely Irish stew is whatever you put in it. How can it be fake? You talk so much trickery. I've got new things to do now as well. Every time I go out I have to bring a load of stones home for the path. And I sing a song. I'm drawing these off the council. I'm taking some back. So I have to say, when you're stealing stones off the road, what you're actually doing is saving and picking them up, I think. Right. That's it. That's Easter. That's Easter done. Halloween's next, isn't it? Or is there some other things to do first? What do you mean there's loads more to do yet? Go and have an egg hunt? I might do that. I had an apple for breakfast, by the way, because someone wanted to know what I had because I couldn't eat an egg because I'm a vegan. I had a witch egg, that's what. The goddess is an apple. You got 5 points on the inside and loads of seeds. What do you mean I talk too much shit? I told you one of my 4 vices is I'm a hobo storyteller. That's why. Baskets looking nice already, aren't they? And I put jute in that one. I put 2 in. They were Poundland ones, but I put 2 in because I thought it might what might I do? Keep the moisture in a bit. I was hoping to rush down there and get some more today, but it's shut. I mean, how dare people? How dare people have a day off? I've got gardening to do. What do you mean I just relax? Just relax for 5 minutes. Oh, I want to win the competition though. What do you mean I'm never going to win? I don't care. Red currants there, red currants down there that I seeded myself. What else am I trying to grow? I chored yesterday when I was walking the dog some dog rows. I can show you this. And I've stuck that in. It was yellow. It was hanging over the wall, so I snapped a few bits off to see if I can grow it. This is the one I want to show you this morning for Easter. Pansy. Because it was a risen pansy lit. I did that myself, or vio thing. Well, I didn't. I just found it growing in a pot from a seed. It's nice, isn't it? That's what I want to show you earlier on. And that's a bit of pink that snapped off, so I stuck it in because that'll often pop up again. I'm rinsing on my Chelsea crew, that's all. I'm giving everyone a good rinse through. It's just a wash day. More things in there. Dog races at the back. I put a nutmeg in. I can't remember what half of this stuff is, but it's going to be so good. I'm going to have a garden crammed full of jewels from the Lord, and I'm going to have so many. I'm going to have a selling shop out front. It's true. I'm going to sell off all my extras. It's true. That's what I'm going to do. What do you mean? Nobody wants to buy my things. You have to have a tinker's license. I don't think it's true. I sell it in my own garden then. And I'll say, oh, I can't because I can't have a business from home. Jesus Christ. What if I get a tinker's license? Can I do it then? Is that why I'm not getting any money from YouTubing? Because I'm not allowed to run a business from this house because it was in the deeds. Fuck my fucking bullshit life, mate. They were fake deeds anyway. They said at shelter. They said they weren't even real ones. Right, I'm going to eat some lunch anyway. Get on with the munch bunch. It's true. I can't believe all my fish came back. Apart from the kingfish. He was the king one because he was big. What about that? I think he was a little koi. I don't know. He was just big goldfish probably. And the others are shabumpkins. And they spawned. I had a few. I'm glad they're not dead there. What I'm thinking, since I'm on the loose, is emptying this into the bath again. I might do it later, not now, today. And I've already expanded it once. If you watch the last programme, these two aren't connected. That's the frog spawn, and they've managed actually to put the frog spawn in there, so it'll be safe from the fish to eat. But there's frog in here. Is bringing it round here. Maybe. That cement is in there. I could put it down easy enough, couldn't I? I'm just thinking if I want to get koi in it, it needs to be bigger than that, or they jump out, don't they? And just get another bit of tarpaulin. Or maybe not. Could do that, couldn't I? This is just something to do later on, just even to think about it. I wanted to do some recording in the church, but my camera wasn't working because it was jam-packed again. Because it was so nice in there, so I think you should go yourself. That's the one I go to for Mass, Christmas Mass, Midnight Mass. If I go, I didn't this year because I was too tired. It's true, I was tired of praying. Walking around by myself on the streets at night. So I just came home and went to sleep. That's all. I went today instead. Stop flirting with God. I'm going to go now and have some lunch. All right then. Go to the church.